All right, you guys, so you see the thumbnail? We about to get down on some Southern black eyed peas, you guys. All right, so let's get into it. I'm gonna show you how to, cook your black eyed peas fast so they can get soft so you won't have a long cooking time. So we definitely gotta have some boiling hot water. If you guys don't have an instant kettle, just boil your hot water, on the oven. In the oven and the pot, come to the heaping boil. Because that's the only way it's gonna work, you guys. You must have it on a high boiling temperature. So what I'm gonna do is open up this bag. Put it back, pour it in. And mind you, I'm just trying to get it to, this is also to one way to find out about you got any impurities inside of the bag and stuff like that. So what you're gonna do next is just pour the hot water over here. Simple and easy. And the temperature, what you want to keep it on, the time is let it stay on and soak up for about an hour. So we're gonna pour the hot water all around it. Like that. Pour enough that's like at least about 2 inches above it, because remember that this is beans, so they do swell. So like I said, let these sit for an hour, and they're gonna be real tender. All right, so let's get into the ingredients. So obviously 1 bag of black eyed peas, 1 large ham hock, whole clove of garlic, chopped up or minced up depending on how you want. You have green and red bell peppers. They're half a cup each. And then have 1 whole cup of onions. And you're gonna be doing about probably between 4 to 8 cups of water. So start out with about 6, depending on how large your pot is. I actually have a huge pot that I'm gonna be cooking everything in. So let's get into it, and I'm gonna show you how to make the best Southern black eyed peas. All right, you guys, so in my black eyed peas, I like to layer flavors. I have had a lot of different people black eyed peas, and it was not flavorful. They thought that they could just put some ham hock in there, season it up with just some chicken broth, and that was it. But it was missing something. It was always never that next step. So I'm gonna show you how to, up your game with your black eyed peas, because, mind you, you wanna get great brownie points with the family, make sure you knock out this recipe. You guys, so the first thing we're gonna do is, have about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Make sure your temperature is on high. We're gonna be sauteing the vegetables that we're gonna be having in here. Because I do never see nobody really, put a lot of vegetables in there, and it's not much, like the same ingredients I told you. So add your garlic in there. Add your onions, your 2 cups of onions. Add your garlic. It might seem like a lot, but you gotta remember, this is flavor. And I like a lot of garlic in mine because it actually brings it out. And that's not too much, actually. Because once it starts cooking in with all the rest of the flavors, they're gonna all blend in together. Harmoniously, as they say. All right, next, you wanna put about, 1 tablespoon of black pepper. Also, next, you want to put 1 tablespoon of sea salt. Sea salt is great because it's not high, it doesn't bring your high blood pressure up. It's really good for you. And it's a natural, And then next, I know y'all gonna probably say like, oh, didn't you just put garlic in there? We're gonna put another tablespoon or a tablespoon of garlic powder. So mix all this stuff in together, make sure everything is incorporated, mixed in real well. God, this is smelling really good. And these are layers. Like I said, this is a dish you do not want to rush into and stuff like that. Many people like to put everything together, put it in a crock pot. That's great. But if you want to take it to that next level, do this. You guys add in your half a cup of red bell peppers and your green half a cup of red peppers. the red bell pepper. Smelling good, you guys. And no, it's not burning at the bottom. Some people do this with the Holy Trinity, which is bell peppers, onions, and celery. You know, I just didn't want to use celery this time. Pretty much probably didn't have no celery on hand. You know, but you could do either one. All right, you guys, so let that do its thing for a minute. What we're gonna do is add in, like I said, these are layerings. So we're gonna add in the 2 cups of chicken broth. This is gonna go in with everything. And we're gonna let this simmer and boil up, and then we're gonna actually add in the rest of the ingredients, which is only, about 4 more cups and the the ham hock. And then we're gonna add in, the ham hock I'm gonna actually add in, after I add in the black eyed peas. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna let this come to a boil, and then we're gonna be adding in all the rest of the ingredients. All right, you guys, so everything came to a boil. What we're gonna do is add in the additional the cups in there right now. I'm gonna add in another 2 cups of chicken broth. The last cups will be just a cup of water. 2 cups of water. So what I'm gonna do is I'm only gonna add 1 ham hock in here. It's gonna give it great flavor. So I just add it in the middle. Mind you, it's all about the black eyed peas. Ham hock is, the sidekick to the black eyed peas. All right, you guys want to add in the black eyed peas. You see how that filled up? Make sure your black eyed peas is in the liquid. We're gonna add some more liquid in. Like I said, I'm gonna add another 2 cups of just water. So with the bouillon, if you use bouillon or you use chicken broth and stuff like that, if you use a chicken bouillon, then you want to have 1 teaspoon to every cup of water. So just want to let you know. So this was 6 cups, so that meant I put in 3 tablespoons. All right, you guys, so I know you guys heard that. The oven is on 350. I will be putting this in the oven. Now for those that like the crock pot, for those that want to just do this to go to work, you can do it as well. So that's definitely a great way to do it. I'm gonna do it in the oven because I will be here watching it, stuff like that. So what I want to do is put this in here for about a good hour, and I'm gonna check on it for tenderness, and also too, I'm gonna check on the water level and everything to make sure, if I need to add any additional more liquid in here. But you guys, it's going in the home stretch. Put it in the oven, and it should be about 1 hour to 2 hours, depending on the tenderness of the black eyed peas. So let's get in there, and I'm gonna show you what it's gonna look like when it's done. All right, you guys, so just took it out the oven. Been about 2.5 hours. I didn't need extra water. That was just enough, the 6 cups of water. What I'm gonna do is, like I said, when you're eating stuff, like to layer your flavors. So this is my little secret. Man, looking good, you guys. What y'all think? Meat falling off the bone, off the ham hock. Color looking good. Water rendered down, thickened up. All right, but I have one more little trick up my sleeve for you guys. Like I said, I want to take it to the next level. Everybody has a refrigerator, or you may not. So what we're gonna do is, is throw in a 1/2 stick of unsalted butter, you guys. Now this right here elevates your dish. It gives it a creamy taste, at the same time, it's kind of has a little buttery. Mix it in till it melts. You guys, it's hot enough for it to melt. And that's about it, you guys. I'm about to get ready to plate this up. See how it's changed a little color, started thickening up. A lot of people do this, but they'll tell you that's their little secret, but I just gave you a little insider of what I do. Not everybody does this. It's okay. Tell me in the comments if you ever added butter, into yours towards the end. Now, it doesn't need to cook with it. This is just topping it off. See it all melted in? There we go, guys. So let me go ahead and plate this up. Hope you guys enjoyed this wonderful black eyed peas recipe, a soul food favorite, you guys. Don't forget, tune in to Soul Food Sunday. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And guys, I will see you in the next one.